So what if I tell you the unknown goddess is none other than the Savitsa, the Cryo Archon, who is shown as the main antagonist so far in the game? Surprising, right? Well guys, I did this theory last night, so there's going to be spoilers from the start of the game and the regions, plus some cliche assumptions about the end of the story. So yeah, before starting off this interesting video, I want you guys to like this video and subscribe this channel if you haven't, and also press the bell icon to never miss the future updates of our videos. So yeah, I genuinely think that the unknown goddess is Savitsa herself. With Savitsa's identity being so stretched and anon, I think that the big twist is that when we go to Snezhnaya, the unknown god will be waiting for us as the unknown god. And I do have some evidences too to prove my points. So the first evidence I have is the Abyss Sibling cutscene. In one of the official cutscenes, we see our sibling running around in a destroyed nation that seems to be burning down, and at the end they drop to their knees in front of Khaenri'ah. At the end shots, we see that the unknown god's cubes are there, and we also see her red and black cubes that engulf our sibling and ourselves in the beginning. So we know that these cubes have some kind of power or something like that. With what little we know about Khaenri'ah, we know that Kaya is most likely originated from there, and so did our sibling, but the gods destroyed it most likely because they hated the fact that they didn't worship a god. I think one of the gods was the unknown god, or none other than the Savitsa herself. Okay, so evidence number 2, E's dialogue. So E says herself, only through eternity are you closer to the heavenly principles. She talks about how she has seen nations being destroyed because of their defiance to their heavenly principles, and believe it or not, but in the same cutscene at the start of the game that I have memorized word for word, my memory is too sharp, you know. So in that cutscene, the unknown god says that she is the sustainer of all heavenly principle.
Who are you? The sustainer of heavenly principles. The arrogation of mankind ends now.
And this dialogue shows that she is obviously was part of the Khaenri'ah destruction. Evidence number 3, process of elimination. Kind of elimination. So despite her warm color platter, I sincerely think she is the Archon of Cryo. I don't have an explanation as to why she wears red, but I don't think she fits as the other Archons. We know the Animo Geo and the Electro Archon are not the unknown god, because at those places we have already the tone deaf Bard Venti, the Geo Daddy Zhongli, and my waifu Baal, also known as Raiden Shogun. And Pyro does not make sense so far because of the rumors of the Pyro Archon, as she is being dark-skinned. Hydro does not work out due to the Fontaine's earlier appearance as far as updates go, and Dendro is absolutely crossed out because its Archon was recently hired. With all that crossed out, the only thing left is Cryo, and that is not all, my friends. I have a final and fourth evidence too, which is lore standpoint. So why would it make sense for the Savitsa to be the unknown god? I think the Savitsa would fit as the unknown god due to Snezhnaya being the last nation we will visit, and it also builds up a suspense to players getting more and more curious as when the unknown god will show up. I think the story will go as this: the traveler starts traveling towards Snezhnaya, and after their long journey they'll start having dreams about the unknown god taking their sibling once again, and after they fight the Savitsa in a lore seeker wet dreams, our sibling will come back, and we have finally learned what we needed to know. Not only that Tevat is using us just like everyone predicted, but that Tevat was doomed from the start, and the Savitsa is probably the unknown god because of her black cubes in the Khaenri'ah scene and in the East dialogue. But still there are many things that can prove me wrong, like according to Denslev, Savitsa is the only one plotting a rebellion against Celestia aside from Abyss Order. So how the hell would the game end when we know that the Cryo Archon wants to overthrow Celestia? And there are many rumors too that the unknown god resides in Celestia. Well, it can also be true, and I have one more theory about that. If you want me to explain that theory too, then you can comment down below and tell me. And also, if you have any other theories you know and you want to tell us about any character or anything related to Genshin Impact, then you can write your theory in the comment section. And if if we find it really good, then we'll add that in the video, and also we'll give a shout out to that person too. And yeah, I want to thank you all for the love and support you have given in this channel, and I'll bring more videos in the future about more interesting topics of Genshin Impact. And yeah, if you found this video informative, then do like this video and subscribe this channel, and also press the bell icon. Never forget to press the bell icon. And yeah, thanks for watching.